Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you a replay in the Senlac Tier 8 British Light Tank Premium on Himmelsdorf. And I'm going to be putting my brother in this game, but real quick, I just want to switch over and show you something. I said last week, I finally have the T22 Medium in my garage. There it is in all its glory. And I'll be bringing you a video of that over the weekend, so look forward to that. But anyway, despite me finally having my T22 Medium, in this game, I'm playing my brother for the first time in a while, and we're bottom tier on Himmelsdorf, and he's in artillery, and I'm in a light tank, so it couldn't really be any worse, if we're honest, matchmaking-wise. And what this game's going to be about is showing how to deal with these shit matchups. I'm just talking tier, but I'm also talking map here, because obviously, light tank on Himmelsdorf, not ideal, light tank against tier 10 is not ideal, but I know for my setter video, I really enjoy British light tanks because they have really nice guns. And this tank is no exception. It's got really nice standard pen. The exact amount I actually can't remember right now. Funnily enough off the top of my head. But either way, it's enough to deal with a lot of things. So, straight away, I'm trying to spot the train tracks. I'm actually driving to our shipburn there. And the reason I'm at train track, I'm going to try and spot someone for my brother in his artillery. Now, tier 9 Patton's up there. I'm going to try and sneak a shot into him. I am going to only hit his tracks, but my brother is going to hit him for 760. So far, so good. Now, I don't need to be careful, because they also have an artillery, and if he's down there, he can slap me. And you see I keep snapping a shot in, then getting back in cover. Snap a shot, get in cover. And I am set quite far back, and even though I'm in a light tank, but as I said, that's how I've just got to play this game on this map. I don't have the room to move around and try and stay unspotted. Now, there's a TD driving down the road in front of us here. But he actually turns in, and right now what I've got to shoot at is a Draugen, which I bounce off, and the M46 still. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to start reversing into a firing position. What that means is I can drive forwards to get out of line of fire. And this is what you see a lot of people do in light tanks. Aim in, fire, then I can drive forwards. And this is why people always reverse in light tank, because it means that when you do get spotted, you can accelerate quicker than if you have to reverse out the way. Finished off the M46 Patton. This is where the accuracy, as well as the penetration, comes in handy. I'm still firing standard rounds against the M46 and the Draugen, obviously. And just being able to consistently hit is really nice. Now, I know I'm bouncing here, but like Draugen is just the most well-armored vehicle in the game, apparently. I bounce off them and everything. And I've seen people bounce T30s in them. I don't know why the Draugen has such good armor, but it is known as being the best medium in the game for a reason. Sneak a quick shot into the E4. The Vanguard's on bump of the train tracks, but I still think I made the right choice shooting the E4. And then the Death Star comes and finishes him off. Now, we have someone in our base. So what I've decided to do is, I'm driving forward, build a bit of momentum, I'm going to turn around, and I want to spot who that is in our base. Because I've got two Death Stars over here with me. And I kind of want to stick with these guys because, well, you know, they're tier 10. They're the higher tier tanks. Listen, what you're going to see is I'm actually going to reverse, and I'm going to back up behind the Death Star. Since he's already here, I'm going to use him as cover. And I'm just going to try and offer my support. T28, I'm going to try and sneak a shell into his side, but I do, unfortunately, bounce. But I don't want to go down that road. It's a bit narrow and the two Death Stars are there and I don't want to get in their way. So instead, I want to shoot these guys in the kind of center here. Now, they do have people up on the hill as well. What we're going to see is I'm going to aim at the Hydra. And I'm trying to find a nice side shot there. But right as I find the side shot, he's going to move forward and dodge my shell. I want to peek in the center here, but I am still spotted, so I've got to be a little bit wary. Our team is trying to cap. And now that I'm unspotted, I'm going to reverse. And the T69 is in the middle of the map, and I'm going to try and get a few shots into him. Artillery gets spotted, but right now, because our team's losing, I need to deal with actual tanks over artillery on Himmelsdorf. Getting a few shots in, however, what you're going to see is, as I get the last shot in, I'm going to try and cross over, get a shot into the Draugen. As I do, Draugen does not hit me, but the Hydra, I believe, gets me, although it might have been the other tank up there. Now, they've successfully defended their base quite easily, and now it's just me, my brother, and these two Death Stars up here. While another TD goes down bottom of the map. And again, because I'm bottom tier and in a light tank, I'm staying relatively close to these teammates. I don't want to go off on my own. Now, T28, spotted in the middle of the map, sideways on, I'm going to get a shot into him. What you're going to see is, T69's on the way over, and there's actually a Valor Chieftain charging towards me right now. So I'm going to be a bit cheeky, sneak a single shot in, and then I'm going to run. I don't want that fight. I'd much rather fight the T28 in the ass. Although I say that, you're actually going to see me bounce a lot of shots here. Dead tank blocks the first one. I get tracked by the TD behind me, but don't take any damage, which is nice. And now, trying to sneak round, T28 misses me, and I know I'm just kind of fucked at this point. I have to try and like get a little bit more damage if I can. Get one shot on T28, hide around the corner, and wait for the next guy. Premium is loaded at this point. Valor Chieftain is coming for me. And as I said, at this point, I just knew it was the end for me. There's not much I can do here. Jimmy gets a shot in, T28's coming around. I'm trying to avoid the T28 shot. And that is going to be the end of me. But, you saw, I played more careful. Tried to stay at the back of the map and just get shots in when I could, whilst making sure I had teammates next to me or in front of me, who were higher tier most of the time. And what you're going to see is that at the end of this game, I am going to get rewarded for doing that. And what I mean by that is, despite the fact that this is on Himmelsdorf, and despite the fact I was in a light tank, bottom tier, so all kind of bad signs, you're going to see at the end here, I actually managed the most damage on our team, and the most assistance as well. So it wasn't the most exciting gameplay, but for the result, just under 2200 damage, 1200 assistance, and as I said, the most on our team in a tier 10 game. So, as I said, that's just a bit of how I deal with these shit matchups and shit maps in certain tanks. And that's why I don't really care about matchmaking too much, because there's always a way to kind of get yourself a decent game, no matter the tank or the matchmaking. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.